Hi guys, this is Becky Mader, and I am here today to talk to you about giving gifts to students or staff. We are just going to go over a quick guide that will cover some of the ways we can legally handle the gift giving in the educational setting. So first and foremost, the school funds are not yours to loan, to borrow, or to give away. We are going to talk a little bit about students and the types of gifts and the different occasions in which we would give them. So gifts can be given to students for several reasons on several occasions. First of all, for the recognition of achievements. So they can be given to individuals or to a group for either academic achievements or athletic accomplishments. These should be paid for with the athletic funds, with PTO donations, etc. So fundraising is another reason why we may give gifts, and these gifts can be given to the students who participated in the raising of funds and met that criteria. So these gifts should always be paid for with the fundraising profits. So these gifts, particularly the academic achievement and athletic accomplishment gifts, should be most often given at banquets or assemblies. They should be nominal in value, they should be age appropriate, and we should always keep public opinion in mind so that we don't appear reckless. We also have certain situations where we would like to give gifts to staff members. So gifts to staff members can be given as all staff gifts, where they are given for all staff members and they're paid for by things like profits from vending machines, profits from fundraising efforts, or donations generated through PTO funds. An example of this would be a school logo or a t-shirt. So gifts to staff members should be guided by written procedures. They should be coordinated by a committee, not an individual staff member. And the types of token gifts that are given at the beginning of the year or during Teacher Appreciation Week, those should be nominal in cost, and they should be paid for by money that was set aside or donated for that particular purpose. We can continue on to look at other opportunities to give gifts to staff members, and that would be for fundraising incentive gifts. So these, just like with the students, would be given to staff members who participated in the raising of funds and met the criteria, and those would be paid for just as with the students with the profits from the school fundraising events. So an example of a gift we might give for this would be the gift certificate to a local restaurant. Another reason why we may give gifts to staff members is for special occasion funds. These would be paid for with remembrance funds. This would be an example, perhaps a wedding shower or a baby gift, something like that. The remembrance funds are generated through annual dues and staff donations. Some schools may call it a hospitality fund or something similar to that. The committee should meet at least annually and specify the dollar amounts, the limits for gift giving, and then also a description of what gifts would be considered to be appropriate for those situations. We also have times when we might want to have special efforts for specific students or staff members. Some of those things might include giving support during an illness or a catastrophic event. You should always, in this case, seek approval from your accounting department and really consider that any cash or cash equivalent that is given to the employee, it becomes part of their taxable wages and has to be reported to the payroll office. So you could consider asking your PTO to coordinate any benefit and let them have a local bank handle those collected funds so that it doesn't deal with the school's bookkeeping at all. So you should follow the procedures and the guidelines to prevent a genuine act of kindness, something that you really want to do for someone, from becoming an administrative nightmare. And when you are in doubt, you should refer to the district guidelines. The procedural guidelines are necessary to ensure accountability. If you have questions, just ask. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you learned a little bit about the legalities of gift giving in our schools. Thanks.